In this video, we're going to be covering 3 of the most effective things that you can do if you're a new parent struggling with anxiety and overthinking is really getting on top of you. But before we do get into that, first of all, I just want to say congratulations. Congratulations. It can be really easy to let anxiety take over the process and to take the reins of how we look at the situation around us. But let's not forget that having a child is an incredible experience. It's an incredible journey, and regardless of how much you might be struggling right now, there's a lot to be proud of. You've made it this far, and I want to just tell you, from one new parent with anxiety to another, you're doing really well and you need to just keep going. Now, let's get into some practical things because that's why you're here. And let's talk first of all about how we can calm the mind a little bit when we're new parents and we're just overthinking every little situation. The first thing that you can really do is to stop punishing yourself and to really accept the unknown that's in front of you. Now, what do I mean by that? What do I mean by accept the unknown when you've got anxiety? Fear drives so many of the actions that we as anxious people can have. Well, what I mean by that is you are in a situation right now where there is a lot to learn, not a lot of time in which to learn these things, and it can always feel like everything is coming at you all at once. And that's the scenario, regardless of how well your baby sleeps, regardless of how easy a baby you have or how difficult a baby you have. That is the situation that every parent finds himself in. No matter how many books you've read before they came along, when they do come along, the situation more often than not is always different than what you anticipate. And that can lead you to worry about what's coming next, about doing the right thing, about what is the right thing to do. Why is my child upset today? Oh, they've got a jippy tummy. Why is that? What could be causing it? How do I solve it? Trying to problem solve all the time, when a lot of the time things will either sort themselves out or you'll find a way through somehow between you and your partner if you're lucky enough to be doing this journey with somebody else. And the thing is, you've just got to try not to punish yourself too much as you go through this process, and literally accept that it's going to change every day. The narrative in your mind, you want to try and focus on shifting that from a place of, I don't know what I'm doing, I keep doing everything wrong, to I'm trying my best, and if I get one thing right today, that's enough. And even if I don't, hey, I'll try again tomorrow. Accepting that you're in this difficult scenario is the first step, because then you stop those thoughts of, I don't like this, I want to get out of this, I can't escape it, oh no, what do I do? What's happened to my life? Where have I gone? That is what we need to try and focus on quelling. So accepting the situation that you're in, first of all, accepting that you're not going to know everything is a big thing. But the second thing to do when you're trying to deal with overthinking as a new parent is to make the most of the quiet moments when they do come. Now, what I mean by that is sometimes you might just need a rest, and that's okay. You might just need to sleep, and that's fine. You know, a baby's gone to sleep, you might need to get a nap yourself, not a problem. But if you have anxiety and you're taking responsibility for that and you're owning that and trying to manage it in a healthy way, ideally you'll have already developed a few techniques. But let's say you've just become anxious at the same time of being a parent, which would be a really difficult thing to go through. Then you need to be able to find ways to calm yourself in those moments where you have the time and the space to do so. So if you can get 5 minutes away, if you can go and make a drink, really take a moment whilst you're making that drink to turn that into a mindful practice. Really focus on just how the water feels as you're making the drink. Maybe it's a cup of tea, you're stirring it. How does the spoon sound on the rim of the cup? Really touch base with your body, getting touch with your body and your breathing. Tune in to being present rather than being wherever your frazzled mind may be at that particular time. And what that's going to do is you build that as a regular habit, and it needs to be a habit, ideally, is you will find that the noise in your mind will gradually quieten down and it will gradually get easier to deal with. It is something that is only built by doing it regularly. So get in that space now, make that intention to work on your mindfulness, build that as a habit, and I promise you, as a parent, that will give you the calm that you need to deal with the situations in front of you if you can do it regularly enough throughout the day. But then the third thing, of course, is talking about how you're feeling is really important too. Talking about how you're feeling will uncork the pressure that you'll be feeling inside, that nobody understands what you're going through. Believe me, there is somebody out there who will understand what you're going through. Now, that might not be the people around you, perhaps. Sometimes it might be the people around you. You might be able to talk to your partner about how you're feeling. Equally, it might not be a good idea to talk to your partner about how you're feeling because they might be equally as tired and struggling. But exploring who you can talk to, and if there's nobody you know, calling of a Samaritan's line or reaching out to your local groups that you may have around you, that can make all the difference. It really, really can make all the difference in allowing you to feel seen and allowing you to, again, not feel like you're isolated in your situation that you're in. Ultimately, being a parent, it's an individual's journey, but it is also a shared experience in terms of the millions of people around us who have been through what you've been through. And I'm not saying that I'm going to be that person that just says it gets better, because everybody says, oh, it gets better eventually. But it will in its own time. And between that time of it getting better and now, all you need to do is just remember that you're not on your own in this, and that there is always someone out there who will listen. And if you can't find anyone that will listen, drop a comment, because I will, and I'll respond to it, because you're welcome here and you're seen here. So that's the video. Keep going, parents. Keep going. You've got this. You can do it. And if you ever need any advice, anytime, doors open. Just drop a comment. Subscribe to this channel because I make a lot of videos about how to manage anxiety and how to find your calm and move forwards with courage. And if you're not a parent, but you know someone that is struggling right now, that this video might help, share it with them. You never know, they might need it now more than ever. And I hope that I'm able to help them too. So that's it. That's the video. I'll see you in the next one. Look after yourself.